Parents with adopted kids. What made you choose adoption? We didn't choose adoption because we couldn't have biological kids. We chose it because our life felt complete on paper, but empty in practice. We kept postponing things that mattered. Joy for later, risk for later, children for when everything felt safe enough. Our house worked, our routines worked, but something was missing, and we were afraid to admit it. There was a bedroom we never used. We called it patience. In reality, it was fear. Fear of failing a child. Fear of choosing something irreversible. Adoption didn't feel noble when we first talked about it. It felt terrifying. I grew up believing family was built on resemblance. Same blood, same features. Adoption felt like stepping into something unfamiliar, with no guarantee love would come easily. Then I started volunteering at a local center, mostly to get out of my own head. That's where I met Daniel. He was quiet in a way that came from experience. He sat near exits, watched adults closely, and never assumed he would be heard. When I asked why he always chose certain seats, he said, "In case I have to go fast." His story came in fragments: multiple homes, promises made too quickly, adults who cared but couldn't stay. He had learned that attachment was temporary, and hope was risky. That's when I understood adoption wasn't about rescuing anyone. It was about responsibility, choosing to love without guarantees, and staying even when it wasn't returned. The adoption process stripped us down. Interviews, evaluations, questions that didn't allow polished answers. We had to be honest about who we were and what we could handle. When Daniel finally came to live with us, it didn't feel like a beginning. It felt like a test. He didn't trust kindness. He asked what would happen if he messed up, and whether we could send him back. He kept his bag packed for weeks. Our job wasn't to convince him with words. It was to prove through routine and consistency that we weren't leaving. Adoption taught us that parenting isn't about fulfillment. It's about steadiness. It's about staying when leaving would be easier. People call adoption selfless. It isn't. It's demanding, humbling, and deeply uncomfortable. You don't get gratitude on schedule. You get slow trust. So why did we choose adoption? Because love isn't about biology. It's about permanence. And one day, Daniel unpacked his bag. That's when we knew.